Yes, sir. I can hear
Yes,
you.
sir. Very good evening, guys.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, guys. So welcome you all for
Good evening, sir.
good evening, guys. So welcome you all on behalf of Prime Education Center. So my name is Chiranjeevi Patil. So I will be your course coordinator and also the trainer for this entire duration and also for the materials management. So guys, uh, yeah. So today's session, as we have kept it as for an introduction part, where we are going to understand a lot many things regarding the course point of view, or regarding the software point of view, regarding the SAP point of view, because I know that multiple peoples have got a lot of doubts, lot of queries regarding the software, regarding the what I say, the course point of view, regarding the interview process or whatever it might be. So this introduction section will be completely for that purpose itself, where we are going to understand many things and also clearing all your doubts regarding whatever you have. So we'll be keeping that things at the end of the session. Need not worry. But here, as we know that like right now we have candidates who have got various backgrounds. Some few of them are completely fresher who have who are attending this on like as a fresher. They don't have any background experience, or let us say they have been recently graduated and they don't have any previous work experiences and all. And also we have some few candidates who were previously working, but currently they have got a gap in their profile because of some few reasons. And also we have candidates who are currently working. And when I say all these things, so we have peoples from multiple fields. So some are from finance accounts background, some are from sales background, some are from banking segment, some are from multiple other different segments case. But as a common point of view, like this, the course which you have all opted for, that is called as SAP, right? So in that a module, materials management, it is a software or it is a module which is going to help each and every degree or each and every graduate to get a job role in various IT fields. Okay. So regarding the same thing, we'll be clarifying each and every points in today's introduction session. So before I proceed for the what I say introduction part, how many of you have done research about SAP software, guys? Can anyone just elaborate about what you have understood about SAP software?
Can I?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Hello. It is basically it is software application product. It is foreign in Germany. Like
Yeah,
as
correct.
I know, it is called like FICO MM. There's a parts.
Correct. So anything else? Correct. A good try from your end. So anyone else, guys? Anyone else who can try? And you can speak in your own convenient language, guys. No issues. Like you have to speak in English itself.
Can I try it,
Yeah, yeah,
please?
sure.
It is it is a software application product. It is 60 plus modules like FICO, SD, MM, PP, PS, and FICO stands for financial controlling. And it is like even I know some a bit knowledge about FICO, like SAP FI, SAP CO. The current version we are working on SAP the S4 HANA. It is SAP established in 1972. Like this I know bit more.
Yes, guys. Yeah, so no issues. So whatever you have said, so some points of them are very much clear. But the question is again the same. This question is not that clear because see the question what I asked is you what is SAP? So what you know about SAP you explained about it contains multiple modules. Okay, those all things is there. But why we use SAP software? The first question is that, right? So I hope like now can I just know like how many of you are currently working this? Can you just raise your hands
I
in
am
that
working.
teams? I hope
Yes.
you have got. I hope most of them have used the Teams meetings. It is just like Zoom meetings and all, so you can use the tool quite easily. So please check the options what are available, because it is an important thing for your even future when you join any companies and interview processes are there. So most of the interviews will be taken with the Teams meeting itself. Okay. Yeah. So I can see that some of them have raised their hands. Okay. Can I know like from which background you are currently working? One by one, you can tell me about what is your current background, like what is your profile right now where you're working, like production, sales, banking segment, insurance segments, what it is in simple words.
Can I start?
Yes.
Hello. Actually, my name is Akash Ado. Basically from Belgaum, Karnataka only. I'm based in Pune. I have around 3.8 years of experience in insurance, uh, account receivable, claim billing, in medical billing in USA. So I have overall 3.8 or 3.5 or 3.6 year of experience in medical billing, US itself.
Okay. So no issues. Good. Anyone else?
Good evening, sir. Myself, Santosh
Can I
Begul.
say?
Yes, Santosh, you can continue. Shubham, you can talk it like
Sir.
after Shubham, Santosh.
Okay.
Uh, Thank you, sir, for your opportunity. I'm working. I have worked as an account officer has 2 years to 6 months, sir. Presently, I'm working as a in a bank as a cashier, sir. Right now.
Okay. You're working as a cashier. Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Shubham.
Good evening, sir. My name is Shubham Potalkar. I am from Pune, and now uh, I recently left my job, and I have 1.1 year and 1 month experience in banking sector as a role of relationship manager. And now I am jobless and I am studying your course.
Okay. Okay. So no issue. So as you all can see that we have the candidates from multiple segments. Some are from cashier, like some are from cashier segment, like in banking segment. Some are from pharmaceutical background, where they're maintaining the accounts or billing segment, right? So we have also some of them are from quality department. Some are from production department. Also, we have multiple candidates here who has done their inquiry. The question is, like, see, when you are all working here, guys, so, are you doing everything a manual work in your organization, or are you maintaining the information whatever is there on some system or some or on some customized software? Are you all using some softwares
Yes,
to manage
Yes,
the
sir.
data of what you're working?
yes.
Right? It might be any field, guys. You take any field. In each and every field, we have to maintain the data. So data is a basic thing, right? You go for any field, like as I said, manufacturing segment, construction segment, pharmaceutical segment, food industries, automobile industry, anywhere you need to maintain your day-to-day transactions informations, right? Or data. That is what a simple thing. Like even if you are when you're working in or when you're studying in a colleges, you know that your information is maintained some other way, right? Your exams informations, timetables, and multiple other things will be maintained. So managing this data is a very critical task in each and every company, guys. And when we are there in a technological world in today's day, so we need softwares, correct, guys? So these softwares are called as what, guys? ERP softwares. Coming to the section, as you can see on the screen, I hope the screen is also visible to everyone, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Anyone?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Yeah. So as you can see on the screen, ERP. Okay, so ERP stands for what, guys? Enterprise Resource Planning. In today's world, when you're working in any organization, every organization has got some standardized software, some customized software, guys, to manage the data. So whichever softwares we use to manage those data are called as ERP softwares. Now, before we understand those things, let us understand the definition of first of all what is ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. So I hope most of you might have heard about these things already, this ERP segment already. Some of you, those who are not heard, so listen here carefully. It will be very easy for you to understand. See, guys, as a name as a name suggests here, enterprise resource planning. Enterprise. So I hope everyone knows what is the meaning of enterprise. What do you mean by that? Enterprise means,
Enterprise is a company
Company.
where goods are manufactured.
right? Enterprise is an organization, guys, or a company, a firm, right, or any entity which runs a business or which is making a business. We can call it as an enterprise, right? Agree with that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Simple. Good. So let me take a simple example, which I always take as a common example in each and every company, each and every class. Sorry. So that is Tata Motors. Have you all heard about Tata Motors, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because it is a common example which everyone have heard about this. So when I say Tata Motors, so what kind of an enterprise is Tata Motors?
It's an
Tell me,
automobile
guys.
industry.
Yes, it is a automotive manufacturing
Automotive.
company. Simple.
Yeah.
Right? It is automotive manufacturing company. Now, when I take this as an example for our session, now the second part, resource. So if I ask you, what are the resources of Tata Motors? Can anyone just tell me this?
What is their selling?
What is that?
The resources
What
are
is
like
inside the
spare parts
selling?
required
What is their selling?
for manufacturing of the car.
Okay. So to manufacturing of a product, whatever materials are required, like for example, raw materials are there. Right? Those are
Okay.
can be considered as resource. Good. Yeah, correct, guys. Any other answers?
Selling.
Selling part.
What is
Yes,
selling
Machinery.
inside? Yeah.
sales of the product itself, right, guys? So sales of the product are nothing but the same thing. So he has said the same thing. So those are also, we can call it as, like, they are manufacturing automotive. So the automobiles which they are selling to any customers, those are the resource of those company. Okay. Then anything else to be added here?
Manpower.
The manpower. So manpower means the employees, the working employees
Yes.
who are running the company. Those are the resource, exactly. Correct. Then anything else to be
And
added?
materials required for the materials required for manufacturing the vehicle.
Yeah, so that's what I asked you. I told you, like, whatever the raw materials are required to manufacture your end product. As I said, now Tata Motors is an automotive manufacturing company, right, guys? Now to manufacture this, I require a lot of informations, a lot of raw materials, a lot of manpower. I require a lot of machineries. I require a lot of inspection tools and multi more, guys. Right? So a lot of things are required. So whatever work or whatever thing is required to get the end product of the company is nothing but a resource of that, including, as I said, the manpower, the employees of the company. You can take even the clients, the suppliers, those who can be taken as the stakeholders of the company, even the what I say, the buildings, the office equipments, or anything which you purchase in a company to run the company is a resource of that company, guys. I don't know. Each and everything, guys, including the raw materials, packaging materials, including the machineries, or including the manpower, including the management committee, the sales office, HR department, or whatever it might be. Each and every component present in the company, okay, which is what I can call it as uh, a part of the company, can be taken as a resource, guys, because whatever output we want for our company, the output, when I say, it means I want a profit. So whenever I say I want a maximum profit, so it means I have to utilize those resources properly. Now the next question arises, when you have so much of resources in a company, when I take a company in a scale of Tata Motors, which is a very big company, can you manage all those resources without planning?
No, no.
No.
No,
No, sir.
no, no.
Not at all possible, right? It means we need a proper plan to run or to utilize those resources for our company to grow. Simple thing as that. So this subject, okay, which helps you to manage your resources with a well planned structure is what we call it as ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Understood, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Nowadays, when we go for managing the resources and all, just now as we spoke before, we cannot manage all this information on a piece of a paper. Now, do you think manual work will help you out with the proper growth in a company? Never. So we need what guys? Computers. Since we are either in a technological world, we need computers. When I say computers, again comes in that the softwares. Which softwares you are going to use to run or manage your resources? Manage, that is the data, that is with a proper planning. Those softwares are called as ERP softwares. So whichever software you use in a company to manage your resources information with a proper well planned structure is what we call as ERP softwares. Got it? And SAP is one among them. I hope you might have heard about multiple ERP softwares. So have you heard about Tally, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Can
can you
you
tell
go
me?
ahead?
Yeah, correct. So can you tell me
Yes.
the importance of the Tally software? I hope some of might have already used it. Yes, guys. So tell me, what is the importance of the Tally software? What kind of software it is?
Tally, Tally is it's used for to maintain accounts, financial reports.
Financial reports, accounts, param. Majorly, you can say it is used by the accounts department. Right. Of course, like
Yes,
apart
yes.
from
Or
accounts,
general.
also, yeah. So it has got some use case in the purchase also, sales also, and some in HR also, guys. It is that. But if I want to manage
Yes.
my company's information regarding production, quality, or let us say with respect to the office equipments informations or any other stock informations or multiple things are there, because in a company we know that each and everything, our customer service informations are there. So lot many things are there. Can you handle all this in Tally? Can you manage all this information in a Tally?
No, sir, we
No.
can't maintain that all things in a Tally, but we will only maintain for like journal entries and basically used for accounts only, sir. Not other like not for sales
Correct. So as
or
you can see
dispatch.
that that it has got a limited usage there. So since that
Sir,
software
it has a
is,
restricted
yes, what happened?
thing, nothing.
Yeah. So as just now we discussed, like the Tally has got a good use cases for accounting and purchase, you can say, but it has got a limited use case where we cannot use for another departments. So such kind of softwares will be limited to only some few companies which have got their main work with accounting. Every company has got main work with accounting only, guys. That is understood. So for all small scales or medium scale industries, so this software can be very suitable. But when we go for a company which is a very big company where the information is very very complex, like I took an example of Tata Motors, right? So when the information management becomes a very big task, then we cannot stick to a small software base. So we have to go for some big softwares such as SAP. So if you want to manage each and everything under one cloud, as you can see in the picture here, so supply chain information, HR department, marketing and sales, finance, customer relationship management, that is called as CRMs, finance and accounting, everything under one single roof, okay, or in one single system, then we have to use a such ERP system which can be globalized. Because see, most of the MNC companies who have got their plants all over the world in different countries cannot take like separate software for Indian plants, separate software for US plants, separate software for European plants and all. They cannot manage the information like this, which is not going to give their proper growth to the company. So we should have a common software which can manage everything under one single system. And SAP is the one tool which comes into play in this segment, which can manage each and every complex information easily. That is what we call as SAP is a ERP software. Correct. So we have got multiple, what I say, thousands of different ERP softwares available in the market for different businesses. It is not like for every business we are using the same software. But SAP is one software which we can use in each and every business. Like you go for agricultural business, you go for automotive business, you go for pharmaceutical business, you go for construction business. You can have SAP software installed everywhere, guys. So that is what we call it as a global software nowadays. Understood, right? So apart from SAP, we have got multiple other like globalized softwares like Oracle ERP Cloud is there. I hope you might have heard about Microsoft Dynamics, which comes with the Microsoft usage itself, or NetSuite is there, Infor, Epicor, IFS, Workday, QAD, Sage. So multiple ERP tools are there, guys. Likewise, but everything has some or the other softwares have got some what are the limitations, right? So even SAP has got limitations. It is not like 100% perfect, but comparatively to other things, it is a best software, or you can say world's largest vendor or world's largest ERP software base, which is used in current situations. Understanding? So we'll come to that. So first, let us understand about ERP itself. I'll come to the SAP later on. So ERP today, as you can see here, it is the business management software that an organization can use to collect, store, manage, and interpret the data. Right. So ERP software integrates all different functions such as finance, HR, production, quality, supply chain, service, procurement, accounting, sales, inventory management into a single system. So when I say single system, it becomes a very, very important point for us, guys. Why? Let us get to the second point. I'll understand. So the main goal of an ERP is to streamline business process and provide a single source of data across the organization. That is nothing but single system, as I said. Why it is very important to give the single source of data across the organization? Now suppose I'll take a simple example. I am working in a purchase department, okay, and suppose you all are working in the production department and you have got requirement of some materials, right? So let us say you are using some different software for maintaining the production information separately. I'm using some different information to maintain the purchase information. So what happens there, guys? So since we are using two separate software to manage the data, there is no link between production department to purchase department to send the information regarding what metals to be purchased for the production activity. So when this happens, there is miscommunication or delay in the communication. And when there is a delay in the communication, let us say you have raised a request to purchase the material, but I have received it through mail, let us say through mail itself, but I did not check it like for 1 day or 2 day, and afterwards I'm creating a purchase or to purchase the material. So there is a 2 day delay, and that is going to affect your production. And that's why there is a delay in the, or you can say there is a slow growth of the company also. Got or no? So that is what I have written here. So since there is a single system, suppose if I install a software which is common for production also, purchase also, accounting also, sales also, everything. So what happens? There allows a greater efficiency because of better decision making. Because if any mistakes happens, so directly a link will be shared to the next department within the same software. A ticket will be raised. Improved communication, right? As soon as you raise a ticket from the production, the same link will come to my screen at the same date at the same time because of the live transactions. And also whatever the decision has to be taken at the same, like when I check the informations given from the production team, if any changes has to be made, I can take the decision also immediately. Correct? So this will help you to grow your company. So we need such softwares in today's day which can manage everything under one single cloud or one single system. We should not have a separate software for each separate department. It becomes very tedious job to manage the information. Right? Okay. Next case. So what is next thing? Next is the ERP software. So as we all know what is ERP, it is a local based or cloud based systems. One second. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. So see guys now. So next, as you can see that ERP is a local based or a cloud based systems. So what am I local based or cloud based, guys? I hope everyone knows what is local based or cloud based. At least nowadays, those who are working, so they might have worked everything on the cloud based information itself. So, what is the meaning of cloud based, guys? Hello, can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now listen, guys. So as I said, local based or cloud based systems are there. So when I say local based or cloud based, simple thing is that the information where we used to manage before internet and all, we knew that the information was managed on a simple system like on our hard disk or what I say on our internal memory informations of our system. So that was local based. Because and the limitation of that is you if you want to transfer that information to someone else, so you have to give the access or you have to give or send it through some other channel. But what happens in cloud based is whatever transactions you are doing, everything is saved on the clouds. So nowadays, and since we are using internets and all, so each and every information, even your simple smartphone data is also managed on the clouds only. Google clouds are there, correct, guys? So we have got iPhone cloud. So we have got different things, informations to be saved. Or I hope at least you are all using Google Drive, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what is the use case of Google Drive? Whatever information you are managing on your cloud, the simple thing is that you can what I say access that information from anywhere, right? It is not mandatory that you should have your system itself in front of you. You can take anyone's system. You should just have the internet connectivity and you should just remember your credentials, login ID and password. That's it. You can access the information from anywhere. So nowadays we want such kind of informations to be managed. That is cloud based case, right? So as you can read here, cloud-based applications have grown in recent years due to increased efficiency arising from the information being readily available from any location with internet access. Right. So all the softwares are known as DMS software. DMS stands for Data Management Systems, guys. Get it? So this was a brief introduction about what? What do you mean by an ERP? Is this concept clear? I hope it is very much clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we will let us understand some informations regarding the SAP also. Right? So anyone can tell me, guys, what is the full form of an SAP? What does SAP stands for?
Software application product.
System application and processing.
Software application product.
System application product.
It is software application product.
See, some are saying system application, some are saying software application, some are saying processing, some are saying product.
It
A
is
lot of
hello.
confusion,
It is
right?
it is software application product.
Yeah. So,
System application product.
right. So SAP stands for, guys, systems, applications, and products. But you have to also continue saying that in data processing. Whenever you search anywhere, guys, you search in Google or you search anywhere, it will not show only this much definition. SAP applications and products. Of course, S stands for systems, no softwares here. Systems, applications, and itself means softwares, guys, and the products, right? That is the end product, whatever we are getting, that like output. So combination of this, where for what purpose? To manage the data. So why we are using ERP softwares? Just now we discussed as to manage our information, to manage the data. So they call it as systems, applications, and products in data processing, or even you can call it as in enterprise data processing. Okay, guys? This is a simple definition. So as you can read, the SAP stands for systems, applications, and products, which is a leading vendor of enterprise resource planning software and related to enterprise applications. So the main history began in 1972, where some few former IBM employees founded a company which is located was Germany. So the name was earlier like SAP AG something, some German name was given to that SAP, but the name was SAP itself. And they initially developed the software to manage the accounts and HR department information, guys, which was known as real-time business software. But it was developed initially for managing the accounts, just like every company does. So major is accounts only, so they were using it for managing the accounts and HR department applications. But later on they got to know that accounts depends upon other activities also, like purchase, sales, and multi more activities, and HR department also is linked with each and everything. So they collaborated each and everything in that case, right? And later on they started to release various versions and different things, so that those things we'll try to understand in the step-by-step process. So in 1972 it was founded in Germany as a private partnership, and the name was given like this as a some German name. If we translate it to English, the name is like this: System Analysis Program Development. Okay, so they gave the name like this initially. So later on it got changed, and now the name of the company, okay, which develops SAP software is named as SAP SE. SE stands for Societas Europea. Okay, so which is nothing but European society, like some names are given. And it is a European multinational software company in Germany, and it is the world's largest vendor of ERP software. So if you take any big company name, guys, in the world, it is using SAP software to manage the data. Okay, so you can say in today's world there is no real-time competitor for SAP software in this segment of ERP, guys, because it can handle each and everything, guys. So they have made it in such a complex manner. So some few different like various versions of the SAP softwares which were released. So initially in 1973 they released SAP R1, okay, release 1. First commercial product. Commercial means a licensed product. So real-time financial accounting system, as I said, like initially they sent it for accounting parameters. Then in 1979 they released R2 version. So mainframe based on software suite, where they included the supply chain management also informations in that. Then in 1992 came the main thing, where they gave with the advanced server based architecture for that. So R3 architecture is a very important, what I say, evolution in the SAP segment, because it was with the client server architecture. What by client server? Client server means where you were handling multiple computers with the connections, with the common connections in an office. But it was not like a, since the internet was not there in such case, but they were having the like a server connection. Server means like you put a LAN connection, LAN wires, and you get those servers, right? So simple. Those who are using in a simple one office, so they can manage all the information with the same system base. So that are servers, okay, common servers. So that was developed in the R3 segment. And later on when the internet was what I say developed, and it has got so many use cases, so different SAP softwares were released. And main, when 2004 the SAP released a version called as ECC, okay, or NetWeaver we call. ECC stands for ERP Central Component, which was a main version, which was a very user friendly, and this version of the software got clicked in the international market. And there the from then the growth of SAP software was, you know, what I say, uh, in a very huge manner. So each and every company, all the MNC companies, they wanted to use SAP only. So they migrated their informations or their softwares to SAP by this SAP ECC version. And later on, but when they were managing this all informations, because of internet, we know that we have to manage it on a cloud. So they should have a database, right? So we call it as a database. Database is because, see, whatever information we save on the cloud, so there is a cloud database for that particular organization. So the main disadvantage with this ECC was that they were managing the information. Please guys, any questions? Okay, so they were managing these informations majorly on another's cloud base. So the main problem was the database. So they were using like uh, Oracle database, or they were using like a SQL database. So they were having a what I say, paid version from the different databases. So they were taking the paid version from the different companies database. So to avoid this thing, So they developed their own database in 2014, and later on in 2015 they released a different version of SAP, which is the latest version which is used in the market today. That is called as S4 HANA version, SAP S4. Getting it? So yeah, in 2010 they rebuilt the HANA database, and later on they implemented, like they collaborated SAP software with their own software, with their own database. And then now the all the new companies, like those who are working with the ECC same database, so even they have migrated to HANA database, ECC HANA database. And some of the new companies recently who have taken the license after 2015, so they have got directly the information of the S4 HANA database only, guys. Correct. So S4 is a different version, ECC or S4 HANA. So that is going to give you the next generation ERP software. So these were the different milestones the present in the SAP software. And of course, the latest is S4 HANA, but in that also we have got various release R1, R2, R3 again in that. So that I'll explain when we come for the practical classes, guys. So this was just a brief history about what is SAP software, uh, like originated from. But to understand SAP software, how it works, we have to understand some important points, guys. So let me explain you those things very much clear. So when you come to SAP part, you have to understand two things here. That is, if you want to get jobs in SAP, right? So you have to learn different things in there. It is not possible by anyone to learn the entire SAP software because it is very, very huge. As I said, it has got a classification of each and every department present in the company. So when you are going to be hired, you are not going to work alone for the entire company. You'll be hired for a particular job role, right? So same way here, when you are going to learn SAP software, the main classification of this is divided into two things. One is technical part and one is called functional part, guys. What is the difference? I've written very much clear in the brackets. So technical part involves coding things, and functional, there is no coding thing, or you can say managing the data. Majorly you are going to manage the data here. No coding and all this. Okay, non-coding segment here. So what is coding segment? As everyone knows that SAP is also a software. So whenever we develop a software, we need the base language where we have to make some codings. Correct or no? So if anyone is having a background from like a computer science background, those who have got a keen interest in coding and all, so they can also learn this module called as SAP ABAP or Basis, which is going to help you for technical part of the SAP job roles right now, which is what we don't suggest, right? Because technical part also is a very, very complex job role which involves a lot of experience to make a what I say software customized as per the requirement of the uh, clients. So that is like ABAP stands for Advanced Business Applications Programming. So we need a language here. So ABAP is a base language for the SAP software. So those who are interested, they can get with that. But right now, we are not going to get with that. We are going to come under the functional part. Functional means what? Where we are going to use the software for our end applications for what we have taken the license for. Now, suppose if a Tata Motors purchases the license of the SAP software, they're not going to do coding and all for their company, guys. That is taken care by the SAP company itself or the business partner companies of that. But the main task is with respect to functional end. Now again here, when we come for functional end in SAP, again there are two parts in this case. One is called as consultant part and one is called end user part. Now this difference, no one will tell you guys initially. Now, we have seen 99% of the courses which you take, okay, like when I say SAP MM, or whenever you search the job roles as SAP MM in any Naukri or any LinkedIn profiles and all, those are completely consultant job roles, guys. So before you take a course or before you opt for the course, okay, for SAP, any module case you take MM, SD, HR, production. So for all of them, they have got two parts case. One is called consultant and one is called end user. And the job roles are also completely different for consultant and completely different for end user. But nobody tells this, and you directly take up the course and you do the course and you start applying for the job roles. Where you will never get any calls based on your profile because your profile is not suitable for the job roles what company is looking for, and you will never get, and you will be never getting any selection phase, right? So now Let us try to understand what is the major difference between both of them, and later on you decide, guys, whether you want to go for consultant side of the software or whether you want to go for end user side of the software as a fresher in this field. In which field? SAP field. Correct? So let us try to understand this. Now, so let us say that Tata Motors has taken the license of the software, and uh, let us say the company, okay, they have installed the software also. Now the question is, uh, let us imagine that we are all employees of the Tata Motors now. Some are working in purchase, some are working in accounts, some are working in production, quality, and so on. Now, if I tell you, start your work on SAP software from tomorrow because it is ready for usage. So you start it. It is installed already. So you start working on the SAP software from tomorrow. Will you all start using the software base? Will you all manage the information on the software?
No,
Why?
No.
there is no proper training, knowledge of the software, and no proper training about the softwares.
So the first thing
Well, how
you
to
all will
use the
say that
software.
you don't have any knowledge about the SAP software. So how can we manage? So someone should be there to train you there, right? So to do all these things. Okay, correct. But see, before training comes the information management also. Okay, let us say we train you for one week. Okay, how to use a software. Now again I'll come to the same question. Now after 1 week, can you all manage the information? After training, okay, you take 1 week or you take 10 days or you take 1 month. Let us say we provide you the training. How to, let us say if you're managing account section, so how to create a GL accounts, how to create your financial statements, how to create a balance sheet, and also we have trained you on SAP software. Okay, so can you manage the information now? Yes
No,
or no?
no.
Why the answer is no still?
The company has different departments can take up the other one. Because, the company is very huge. They don't know the departments. Can't merge them. They don't know the things, products.
No. See, you are already the employee of the company. You are already know who is going to manage which informations. Everything is there. Only the difficulty was that nobody has trained you on the software, and you have been trained, right, and how to use the software, right. Now the question is, most of them will say that we can use our software because we are trained now, we can manage the info. But the question is, are you going to manage the information from scratch? From past 2 years you're already managing the information, let us say on a tally, and now they have installed the new software on SAP, and you have to manage the information on SAP henceforth after the training. The question is, whatever information was there on the tally, is it migrated to SAP or no? Or are you going to do it from the scratch once again? It is impossible, guys, right? If you want to say of doing from the scratch, then what will be done with the previous information? Because whatever your today's information is there, it is all dependent upon the past data. Correct, guys? It is not like I'm going to completely start from the scratch. That is not going to happen anytime. So main thing what we have to understand here is, see, whenever we take a license, let us, I am taking an example of Tata Motors itself. So whenever the Tata Motors take a license of SAP software, now do you think the Tata Motors company structure, whatever was there before taking the SAP, so will it be by default ready in the SAP software when we take license? Okay, let me give a simple example, guys, like this. So let us say you are all using social medias, right? I hope everyone is using WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook,
Yes, sir.
right? So let us say you don't have any account in the Instagram, guys. You are opening a new account. So when you download and install the app for the first time, Now, do you think your account is by default ready in that? Your
No,
contact list
sir.
is ready in that?
No.
No.
No. So what you all do, guys? You have to set up the software, right, guys, as per your convenience first. So when you install the software, so setup, the installation is done. So I'm not saying installation is not, installation is done, guys. Software is ready to use, but is it ready to use as per your convenient? No, you have to set up it. You have to create an account. You have to add your email IDs. You have to add your phone number. You'll get a OTP. You have to register yourself. Okay, create your account, set the password, put your nickname, photos, whatever it might be. So a lot of things you have to set up initially as per your convenient, and later on, once it is ready for usage, you use it for the next task. So the main task of Instagram is like social media. You post reels, you post stories, you make a chats, you make a video calls, or whatever it might be. That is the end user segment, what we call that is a end task. That is for which the software has been developed. But when I if I want to reach that part, I have to initially set up my account in that case, right? So which is what we call the difference between a consultant level and the end user level. Now, when a SAP software is taken by the Tata Motors, so who will give the license to the Tata Motors guys? SAP company itself. Now, do you think they will go to Germany and buy the license? No. See, in our India also, we have business partner companies of SAP. I hope you might have heard about IBM, Accenture, Deloitte, right? So these are the business partner companies of SAP. These are very few limited. So only some 10, 15 companies are there which are having the software accessibility. So they will give you the license server. So you have to purchase from them. But once you purchase, your information will be not maintained in that. Software is taken, it is ready, but who is going to set up it? Because we don't have any account of ours in the SAP. So Tata Motors is a completely a different company. So whatever was there till date of the Tata Motor, let us say they were using Tally or they're using on Excel or any other ERP software, we have to migrate all that information from that software to the SAP software, which is what we call it as consultant work. Okay, and in that also we call it as implementation. Implementation means to set up the software base. We have to set up the Tata Motors organization structure as per their requirement. Get it? So who is going to do this? The consultant team. And here, when I say setting up the software, now do you think it is as easy as we set up like a Instagram account? What do you mean by set up the software here? SAP. We have to set up the information of our organization based on each and every department. How many departments are there in a company, guys? Each and everything. As I said, production, sales, quality, finance, accounts, purchase, everything, guys. We have to manage the information from each and every angle. Get it? So what happens? So the business partner companies who are there, they will send a team to Tata Motors. They will study the how the Tata Motors organization structure is there, and one by one they start setting up the software base. Understood? And it will take a lot of time. Okay, it will take a lot of time. So if I take even a small company comparatively to Tata Motors, at least it will take 6 months to 1 year just to set up the software base. So implementation projects, what we call, are a very complicated projects. Why? Simple. Now say if I take a Tata Motors and I will compare the same example with one more company. Let us say we are taking John Deere or a Caterpillar, one more automotive company, or let us say Mahindra, correct? Now both are same companies, guys. Both are what? Automotive manufacturing company only. But when the license is taken for from both the companies, by the both the companies, now do you think both the companies have got the same organization structure? Do you think they will follow the same process? Do they have got the same process in each and every department to be followed? No, guys. Even though both are of same segment, same business, they have got different structure, guys. Each and every company has got their different needs. So the implementation will be very complex job is there, because they have to understand each and every company's need, and as per that we have to set up the software. We have to frame the company structure in the software. Once the setup is ready, or let us say our company structure is ready in the software based on different departments, different informations, different documents, and everything. So what they do, they will train the end users. Who is going to train the end users? Consultant people. Who are consultant now? As I said, the persons who have come from the business partner companies like IBM or Deloitte, Accentures, and all. So they comes and they help the Tata Motor employees to use the software. They do not train on how to set up the software base. Remember this. They train the end users. Who are end users now? The employees of Tata Motors. So those people will will be trained on how to manage their data on the software. Like for example, I want to create a purchase order. That is the end user task that is done by the Tata Motors employee. So they will train how to create a POS on the software. If I want to post an invoice for a particular purchase, so I have to how to post it. So that will be taken. If you have any vendors, any materials, how to create those vendors materials in a system, so that will be trained to the end users. But they don't train on how to customize the software or how to set up the software. What is done in the back, because that is very complex job. That is not the task, right? So the end users henceforth starts after the training. Now we can use the software for your further activities and managing your day-to-day task and all this. That is done, right? But again, the question comes now, whatever the end user tasks are there. So once the setup is done, now do you think for lifelong they will never get any issues or any errors in the software? The employees of the Tata Motors, do you think that they will never get any kind of errors or issues in the software?
They will
They
get the
will get.
errors.
They will get.
They will get, guys. It is a common thing because not only like once upon a time, it is like a daily. So daily hundreds of tickets are raised based on the different information. Or let us say now the Tata Motor has set up a new plant somewhere and they want to combine that information, that plant's information in the same software. So the tickets or the user, whatever the errors or whatever comes, those informations has to be resolved. So who is going to resolve now? End user people don't know how to, what I say, tackle the errors, but they know how to only use the software. So those people will again contact the consultant team, in which comes the support job roles. Okay, so support job roles are resolving the tickets of whatever the issues faced by the end user activities. So this is where the two different classifications of a consultant and end user will come. End user, as I said, he is an employee of a company. So you can take an employee in every department case. So for different departments, we have got different modules. SAP MM, SAP SD, SAP HR, SAP production planning, SAP plant maintenance, finance integration and control, and multi-mode are the case. Okay, multi-mode ERP modules are there. So now, the thing is that when you are going to set up, each and every module has to be worked with the consultant part also, end user part also. End user are who? The employees of the company. Consultant are the person who are going to set up it, right? So these two are two different job roles, guys. You cannot combine them. So when you learn it from any different, what I say, uh, syllabus, they always teach you like consultant some part, end user some part, and they combine your job roles and they start applying the job. But the question that the problem is that there are no openings in any company where they want the consultant people also and end user people also. It's not possible, guys. So two different job roles, guys. You have to apply separately, right? But as a fresher, when you have never worked in a SAP field or don't know anything about SAP, according to you, which field will be easy to start, guys? Consultant field or end user field?
End user.
End user.
End user.
It will be always end user, guys, right? That's why even we train initially, or we recommend everyone to first get trained on the end user itself, guys. And end user job roles are present in each and every company, because if I take an example of Tata Motors or any company, they are always going to hire you for their company's work profile, not for like a consultant things. As I said, consultant are not present in each and every company. Only few business partner companies have got that access. Not every company is. So the main work role where you can get a job easily is targeting the end users case, and which is the easiest job things what you can do initially. Consultant is far more difficult job case, right? So as a fresher, if you try to learn consultant, you will never understand the concepts case first of all, okay? Or even if you understand, it is only from learning point of view. No one can teach you the exact scenario what is going to happen in a company. It is very because as I said, every company has got a different scenarios, different requirements, and when you are going to get a job, it will be very difficult to understand their things based on your training case, right? End user is a very easy task which happens in each and every company on regular basis, which we understand even if the basics, so that will be more than enough to get cracked with any interview skills. Therefore, we recommend everyone to start with end user initially, work it, and then you can go for consultant. Of course, when you compare the job roles, guys, consultant is always a better job role based on your salary comparison or whatever other things are there. But that is the future, guys. But initially, right now, if you want to enter, you have to get with the end user on case. Getting you even? I hope I made my points very much clear.
Yes, Ranju.
Anyone here who has not understood the points? Any confusion? Oh, good, great. So we are also going to train you on SAP Materials Management module from end user point of view only, guys. So whatever our 30 days of duration course will be there, it will be from end user point of view only. Okay, for MM module. Apart from this, few other things, like if you want to know about the scope of SAP, some people will say whether we have got a future in SAP domain or no. So you just need to understand some points like this. So as you can see, SAP used in all major industries in today's world. So like you can go for finance, agriculture, business, retail industries, airlines, engineering, constructions, and multi more. And of course, apart from this, you can see here roughly 65% of the
Roughly
businesses in the US and more than 90% of the Fortune 500 companies use SAP. When I say Fortune 500, these are nothing but world's top 500 companies, guys. Some few examples I've taken it already. So as you can see here, Apple, okay, or Audi, Burger King, Citrix, Amazon, Walmart, okay, Boston, America. So these are very big companies who are using SAP to manage their data, right? So you are going to learn a software which is used globally, it's not a local based software. And therefore, once you have got a knowledge on SAP, it means any company who is using any other ERP software can hire you directly, guys. Understood? So that is the advantage. So of course, it has got a lot of scope because let's see, managing the information, it is going to be until unless a companies are there, so every company has to manage the data. So it has to be an important thing in this area base. So everyone has to get that point. Good guys. So next with I'll explain some important points because I have got some questionnaires with regarding the registration process software part also. So I'll make them all clear. And if you have got any questions regarding that segment, please do ask the questions, guys. Okay. So the first thing is about the registration process. I hope everyone knows that the course fees is 10,000 rupees, which you can pay in one installment, or you can also pay in two installment of 5,000 plus 5,000. Plus, yeah, GST will be there, but right now we are skipping that GST, so don't worry about the GST. We can pay in terms of installment, guys. And apart from this, we are charging 499 rupees extra for a pre-recorded website videos, for which you will be having a lifetime access. Right. So initially, you have to register for the course. So course registration part, like for where to register, where to pay. I will be sharing what I say Google Pay or a Phone Pay number in the group after the class. I'll be sharing all the details about that. You can pay that, or and even the website registration which is there, it is completely different, guys. So for this, you have to visit our website, our Prime Education website, and there you have to register by paying 499 on a particular course, that is SAP MM. I'll be guiding for that also later on. Okay, so don't worry. So once you register here separately, so you'll get all the recorded videos on the first itself, guys. Okay, even the video or even the topics which we are not going to cover in the live sessions, what is going to happen in this 30 days course. Apart from that, also the extra topics are covered in that what I say website video. So all those things access you'll get on the first itself when you pay this 499. But before you pay this 499, you have to register by paying the course fees first, guys. Either you pay one installment or you pay in one time. That is your choice, guys. We are leaving it to you, right? So once you do that, so apart from that, as or we know that some candidates are also going to request for live sessions videos, because this 499 will have a lifetime access, but these are pre-recorded videos, guys. Okay, concepts will be same, everything, but sometimes some things which we speak on live sessions which you are all hearing may not same with the recorded pre-recorded. So what I do is, for my sessions only, I provide the live sessions recording also, guys. Okay, so which will be uploaded on the YouTube on daily basis, and you will be getting the link of that on your personal WhatsApp number, guys. Okay, on a daily basis, and even on your mails which you register while going on the videos. So only the requirement is that these are like a free videos, guys, that you need not to pay anything for this live session videos. But compulsory is that you have to first register on the website for the pre-recorded, and whoever is going to register, only for them they are going to get the live sessions also, because even these live sessions are private videos which I will give you the access on the mail IDs which you have registered on the website, guys. Get it? Is this
Hello,
very much clear?
Shiriju.
Sure.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You can get the software, demo software.
Regarding the software part, I will come, guys. So next section I'm going to cover about the software only. So but this part is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now also remember, guys, this whatever the course fees you are going to pay, this is not going to include the documentation charges. Okay, some of you have got this confusion saying because some of you don't have experience, right? So we have to add the experience in the profile also later on. So after adding the experience, whenever you get placed and whenever you want to submit the documents to the next company, the documentation charges will be completely different, which I'll explain in the interview process, guys. Right now it is of no use for you, but those who are going to get, remember, those who are going to add our company's information for their experience, those will be not present in the course fees. Course fees is for your software access, for your training, for your interview preparations and everything. But when it comes for documentation charges, it will be separate, guys. It is not included in the course fees. Clear?
Yeah, sir.
Done. Our next part is with respect to the software part. Now when we come for software, so we give you two kinds of software. One, you can take ECC version, that is what I said, like ERP central component, or you can take S4 HANA version. Only difference is that we are going to work on a Oracle database. Here we are going to work on the S4 HANA database. But only difference, again, as I said, this will be offline server which you can install on your personal computer and manage your informations on your own systems. And here this will be online server which will be extra chargeable. Okay, so like it will be like 1200 rupees for 1 month or 2500 rupees for 3 months. You can take a online server access and you can work on the same thing. But those who are fresher or those who have never worked on the S4 HANA, or sorry, on the SAP software, so we recommend that initially you go for ECC version, because even we are going to train on the ECC only initially, guys, on the offline server. There is no need of any internet connectivity to use this one, because if it is getting lagged or if it is getting slow, so no need of all those things. So we are going to train on this, and later on, once you're convenient with the ECC version, then you can take 1 month license server and you can practice it after you are perfect with the SAP software, guys. That is what we recommend, but it is your choice. You can take it as per your own convenience, guys. But those who are going to register by paying their course fees and all, so I'll be telling them all the process in the group. So they have to share the screenshots. When they share the screenshot, I'll be sharing the link of this software ECC version to download. So since it's an offline server, one disadvantage is that we should have a space requirement here. How much space requirement? Minimum 240 GB of space is required in your personal computer, either in C drive or D drive or E drive, wherever. You should have a minimum 240 GB free space, guys. So of course, we're not going to send you 240 GB file. No, we are going to send you a 26 GB compressed file. Okay, so this link I'll be sharing to Google Drive, and you have to download it. And you can install it. So installation video, installation process, everything I'll share after the class. No need to worry about that. And even I will take a class how to get the software installed and all things. Right. So once you get this 26 GB file, you have to extract it to 207 GB and then install it as per the guidance given in the installation video. So once you get it installed, so minimum basic configuration is that we should have a 4 GB of RAM in your laptop and Windows operating system is mandatory case. iOS is not applicable here, so only Windows operating system, but it has to be 64-bit operating system. So some of the old versions like Windows 7 are there, if those who have, so they have got 32-bit also sometimes, but no worries with Windows 8, 10 and 11 because all those are 64-bit operating system, right? So these things should be mandatory for installing the ECC version. But if you are taking what guys online server S4 HANA, no need of any of this, just internet connectivity and any kind of laptop because it is all worked on the server. So you have to just pay and take the access of the online server. Ready?
हेलो
Yes.
जो SAP ऑफलाइन सर्वर रहता है लाइक इट इज पर्टिकुलरली 1 मंथ 2 मंथ्स के लिए रहता है लाइक इट इज फॉर लाइफ टाइम पर्टिकुलर पीरियड के लिए रहेगा ऑफलाइन सर्वर.
See the ECC offline server which is there guys, it will be for 1 year. Okay, so no issues of this. So which is of which comes under your course fees only, no extra chargeable also. And after that also, if you want to renew, you can just renew it free of cost only, no issues. We are going to share one more new link. You can download and you can install that also. Clear? Any questions on this, guys? Understood?
हेलो चिरंजीव जी.
Yes.
So I think I don't connect with the Wi-Fi. I think I don't have a Wi-Fi in connection in the house. I can connect with my mobile connection, so it is good. Can compress the 25 GB. So do this.
Yes.
I don't have a Wi-Fi connection here, so
So better you go like you can download like once you, then it is better to go with the ECC version. Initially you download it. Once you download this 26 GB, rest all things will happen with respect to offline mode only. No need of having any internet connectivity. Or else now see the thing
okay.
is like those who can travel to our office case, like if they are staying nearby to Belgaum, if they can travel any one day with their laptop to Belgaum, so we can directly install the software on their system directly from copying the software from the pen drives or hard disk what we really have here. So no worries about that. But those who cannot travel, so I recommend them that we'll share it on the Google Drive. So please download it with a proper Wi-Fi connection or LAN connection. Of course your mobile hotspots are not going to work because it is a 26 GB
Yeah.
file. It will get stuck and it
Yeah.
will get cancelled in between. So I recommend you
Okay.
to use a Wi-Fi connection only to download it, but rest all files will be taken with the offline mode only.
It's like अभी होगा like after little bit like 15 days के बाद software application हम करेंगे. Like I think I'll coming to 2 weeks to Belgaum, so that time it is okay for
नहीं चल
अभी
जाएगा, क्या
like
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. अभी आप अभी मतलब एज आई सेड लाइक आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर दिस कॉम्प्रेस्ड फाइल. ओके वंस रजिस्टर, सो आप ट्राई कर सकते हो तब
okay.
तक. अगर नहीं हो रहा डाउनलोड, सो जब भी ट्रैवल करोगे वेलकम को, फिर तब हम इंस्टॉल करके दे देंगे आपको.
Okay. Thank you, Surendra.
Anyways, I hope software part is clear.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm staying in Belgaum actually. Myself, Pankaj Kulkarni. So even I use the mobile data only for this PC and all. So like even I can come to your class and just download that files when
Yes,
you'll
yes.
just
That's why
same.
I said, like, those who stay in Belgaum or if anyone can travel to our office, so get your laptop is but with this basic config. Main thing is with respect to space. So just get 240 GB free in any one of your single drive, C drive, D drive, or E drive. So get that
Okay,
that configuration. I'll just give you the software install, or I'll just give you the setup file first, 26 GB, because for installation at least it will take 1 hour to 2 hours of time, guys. Okay, it is a lot of
okay,
process
sir.
involved. So if you have that much time, you come here and sit and get the software installed, or else at least get copied this 26 GB, which is a main file, and later on you can go home and see the installation video and you can install by yourself also. No problem.
O- okay, sir. Sir, will it be available on Sundays, sir?
Yes, you can come, no issues. Just inform us
Yeah, sure.
on Saturday itself, so we
Yeah,
will
sure.
be available.
Yeah, sure, sir. Okay, sir.
That's good.
Yes.
ಈ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾರಿ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋರು
ಹಾ
ನೀವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ? ಸೊ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆಗೋಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥ್ರೂ
ಹಾ
ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ.
Sir, hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
What is the difference between this ECC version and S4HANA?
See guys, there is no big difference with the working point of view when you go with end user. I explained it very much clear while I was giving you these points like different milestones. So I told you that ECC version when it was taken over initially. So there the thing was that they were not having their own database, right? They were the information
Okay.
which was saved, that was saved on the Oracle database or SQL database, and multi different databases were there. So HANA is their own database. The information what you are managing will be taken care by the SAP company only. They need not to pay any license charges for other companies here. That is the only difference. But from end user point of view, that is not going to make any big difference, because the user interface, I'll show you. Uh, just a second. Here I'll just show you. See, I've got both the things here. Okay. So this one which you can see on the screen here, VMware Workstation Pro. So this is the ECC version. So which we can use it without any internet connectivity. So just click on this and this is screen where
Excuse
you
me,
can
sir.
get.
Hello.
Yes,
Not able to see your screen.
screen not visible, guys.
No, sir, it's
Visible, sir.
It's visible,
Visible,
sir.
sir.
Just a second. I think on your end there is internet lag. Okay, I just reshare it. One second. One second.
Okay.
Check now. Visible, guys.
yes, sir. It's visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So as you can see, this is a user
Sir, is
interface.
this ECC version?
Yeah, it is a ECC version. So where we have got SAP menu, where we have got a search bar. Okay, we have got multiple modules here under each thing. Right, our main metals management. It is part of logistics here. So here you can see metals management, sales, production, customer service, and all, and purchasing, inventory. So we have got the same thing. So if I take the S4 HANA version now, uh, I'll just minimize this. So here you can see we have got one more icon on the screen, SAP logo. So if I open this, this will be completely online server based. Right. So okay, so here we have got the server. So just put the user ID. I think client I should 200. Right. So you can see we have got the same user interface. Here also we have got SAP menu. We have got the search bar. We have got the office, cross application components, logistics, and if I open the logistics, Here you can see the same materials management. If I say open some material, here also you can see purchasing, inventory, logistics. So same topics guys. So there is no big difference with the use case of the software. Getting guys? So you learn ECC or HANA version. So that is never going to be asked in any end user interviews guys, because that does not matter. Only the difference matters is when you go for consultant job roles.
So one more doubt.
Hmm.
Sir, will you teach us based on any like live projects, like how to work?
How to work, that is what we are going to train, because the activities what we are going to learn on the practical basis based on the various scenarios on the company's point of view and all. So the same scenarios examples we are going to take in the practical classes when we are going to start with the practical software. So there I'm going to explain each and every concept. So let us say I want to create a purchase order. So on what basis we create a purchase order, to whom we create a purchase order. So example will be taken, and the same example you are going to practice on the software also.
Okay, sir. Then done. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
Sir, you mentioned two type of SAP, functional and technical. But sir, you not explain about technical as well. Sir, some bit explanation of technical.
Yeah, so I said if I want to go for the technical end, so as I said, what now when you go for SAP point of view. Now, as we know, SAP is a software, right? So when I say software, so there should be a coding language present in that, because when you say any software you take for what I say computer science background, so I hope you might have heard about front end developer, back end developer, testing job roles, right? So what are these things? These are going to initially check up the software whether they are correctly getting usability or no, and based on that they can go for the main user interface for the end activities. So when you go for the such kind of job roles where we have to customize the software. Customize the software means, now for example, let us say there is an option of materials management. I want to add a new option in that, like I was showing you the options here. So we have got a materials management in this. So in this materials management, let us say I want to add a new topic here with lot of informations, lot of different configurations in that. So I cannot do that either in consultant part or either in end user part, because this is a software, right? So whatever the software is giving me the option here, I can work only on that either in consultant or end user. But if I want to add any new informations in this, I want to customize any new things in this, I cannot do it on the functional end. So I have to contact whom? The technical part. So they are going to develop the software as per that need. So technical is going to completely involve the coding and customizing the software as per the need of the client. Get it?
Sir, after working as an
okay,
end
sir.
user, we can switch to consultant, right?
Yeah, you can switch to consultant guys. Correct.
That we need to take separate course or complete
Yes.
only the
Yes.
entry.
Of course. You have to learn consultant guys. Because you will understand the consultant only when you know how to use the end user case. It is impossible to go directly with the consultant part. A simple thing, no guys. See, when
Sir,
you
you
know
al-
anything about SAP, how can you go for consultant?
sir, you
Yes.
also offer technical coding course.
That is completely separate only guys. See, that's what I said, consultant end user will come under functional. If you're going for technical or coding, if you have got a keen interest about what I say the uh, uh, languages, you can directly go there also. You can learn directly ABAP or basis language and you can get the job in technical. No need to learn end user or consultant part here. Clear guys? Understood?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Everything is clear.
Yes.
Sir, how can I use online server? Yes.
Yeah. So for online server, so once you register, so I will share you one contact number of a person who provides the access of the software. This SAP login same server is there, no? So he will, you have to pay that server cost based on your requirement for 1 month or 3 months or 6 months. So then he will share you the link to download and install this SAP login, and he will generate a user ID and password for you and give it to you. So you can directly log on and use that software.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Extra
Chiranjeev.
charges. Okay.
हेलो.
Yes.
और हम एक्चुअली वो ऑनलाइन वाला सर्वर ले रहे हैं. Like in case for 1 month it's like around 500, no? Like cost of 1 month. 1 month is 1 month subscription is 500, no? The online server.
Yes, for 1 month they are
So
charging 1200 rupees, guys, and for 3 months it is 2500 rupees.
okay, 12,500. Okay. If in case I'm taking online server, I don't need to download any files. Basically cloud based.
Cloud based, but initially you have to take a small setup file is there, which is not too large, 10-15 GB file is there, so that you can get installed quickly.
Okay.
Clear,
तो
guys?
like मेरे कुछ डाउट है like
Hmm.
hello. Like I'm working since 3.5 years for other like दूसरे डोमेन में काम कर रहा हूँ actually.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
currently
come to
working.
that part, okay? Because see, everyone's profile is different here,
Okay.
so we cannot discuss
Oh
those things.
yes.
Okay, so I'll just tell you what is the
Okay.
interview process and all. So I'll just make it those points also very clear, guys. Now, see, for the interview process,
Yeah.
initially the main thing is like the profile building here. So what happens is that everyone's profile is different. Some are working in banking, some are working in the, I'll say, pharmaceutical segment, some are working in construction, production, or multiple things. It is not at all a problem for us to build your profile on SAP with any background experience, guys. Those who don't have any experience, that is also not a problem. Those who are currently working, that is also not a problem. Those who have previously worked but currently not working, that is also not a problem, guys. We will make sure that everyone will have a same SAP domain profile in their resume. Only thing, with those who have previously worked and currently working, if they have got a PF account, they have to keep their documents very much clear of their organization, guys. If they don't have PF, no worries, but if they have got a PF, then they should have their all the informations like offer letter, salary slips, experience letter. So those documents you keep it ready. Okay, apart from that, rest all things we leave it to us, we will handle those things, guys. Okay, so this interview process we are going to start after completing your 30 days of course, which the process I've explained. So initially we'll update your profile which is suitable for SAP. Then we are having the we are going to tell you to update your job portals and all, because we are going to apply the jobs through job portals only. Then we'll prepare you for different rounds of interviews for HR, technical, client rounds, and we will take your mock interviews. And after that, we have to apply for the jobs through Naukri, LinkedIn, Indeed jobs. And then also for your BGV clearance, what all documents are required. So we'll be guiding you for all these things also. Because if interview process is 50%, remaining 50% is everything with respect to your background verification, which is very, very important. So this will be our interview process, which we are going to handle it after the 30 days course completion. But before we go for that 30 days of course, anyway you're getting trained on SAP, guys. But getting trained on only SAP is not going to help you to get placements, guys, because apart from that we need to have some other skill sets, right? So let us speak with those. Some basic skill sets what you should have before you attend any interviews are communication. So I request everyone, those who are completely fresher at least. I have seen some working candidates also, they don't have the proper communication to express themselves. Because see, whenever you attend any interview, the first person who is going to call you for the interview is always HR, guys. Now the question is, do you think HR will have all the technical knowledge about SAP? Do they have technical knowledge on SAP? Never, guys. So they don't ask any technical questions of SAP, guys. They ask you simple things like introduce yourself, tell me about your background, tell me about your company, tell me about your current CTC, tell me about your notice period, and so on, guys. So some simple questions where they want to judge you on your communications. So if you cannot express yourself just for even 60 seconds or just for 1 minute or 2 minutes in front of them, it is very difficult to get cracked within interview space. Because right now we are going to all apply for all IT companies where you are going to work for the clients who are located in Europe, European clients or US based clients are there. So it is very difficult if you don't able to manage your communication. Even basic communication, what to tell in front of HR, that also we are going to get. But if you're unable to tell that much also, it is very difficult to get clear with the interview guys. So I request everyone that please have a proper English communication skills guys. Okay, not like too high words usage, also basic communication. At least you have to, when they ask introduce yourself, you should be able to tell about yourself for 60 seconds guys. Okay, that is a major thing. And apart from that, everyone should know how to use the different office tools, right? MS Office tools, Excel, Word, PowerPoint. Because see, when you go for any job role, it is not like you are going to work for only SAP software. No. Apart from that, you will be having multiple other job roles to work for the tickets, to work for the different report makings and multiple things. So these tools are going to help you a lot. And in that also, Excel is a very powerful tool, guys. So I request everyone to learn the advanced Excel, basics to advanced Excel. Those who are already working, they may know about this, but those who don't know any idea about the Excel, please learn the Excel guys. Basically the pivot tables, lookup functions, conditional formattings, and so on guys. So please learn these things which are very very important. Apart from that, everyone should know how to draft a mail. I have seen the candidates guys who have got rejected during their onboarding process because they were unable to mail their manager about their joining process. So this should not happen with you also, guys. See, no one is going to teach you how to write a mail. Some of them, they don't know how what is mail also, guys. Right? I hope everyone has got a Gmail IDs, right? So use that Gmail account, guys.
Mhm.
Use your Google account to compose a mail. How to write a resignation mail, how to write a leave mail, how to write your onboarding mail, write a proper mail. So some students they don't know what you mean by recipient, what is CC, what is BCC, how to write a subject, how to write a matter, how to end a mail. They don't know anything, guys. So please use this time along with SAP practice to develop these skill sets also, guys. It is very much important and mandatory. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. So this was all about the
Uh,
introduction where I wanted to.
Hello, Chiranjeev.
Yes.
Hello, Chiranjeev.
Yes, Akash.
हेलो इन एक्सेल में हमको वो क्या सीखना पड़ेगा लाइक एडवांस एक्सेल में लाइक पर्टिकुलरली क्या सीखना पड़ेगा
So इसलिए मैंने बोला
क्योंकि एक एडवांस जो
पर्टिकुलरली
बहुत बड़ा है तो लाइक
पता है
बेसिक
एडवांस पढ़ा है, लेकिन आपको सीखना ही पड़ता है क्योंकि फॉर्मूलाज जो रहता है वो तो यूज़ करना ही है. बट इन दैट ऑल्सो आई पुट इट वेरी मच क्लियर कि मैंने बोला कि पिवट टेबल्स, लुकअप फंक्शंस, ओके, और कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग, ये तो मिनिमम आना ही चाहिए सबको. Right? So those things at least you make perfect. Anyway, you have got a lot of things available, basics to advanced case. So थोड़े लोगों को basics भी पता नहीं रहता है. So please I request everyone to learn the Excel case. Done, guys? Any more questions?
Sir, share this
Sir, on
PDF and also, sir, share the recording of this video in group link.
Yeah, guys. So as I said, the daily recorded videos live sessions will be posted on the YouTube. Okay. So that link I will share to each individual of them once you complete your registration process. So I will share all the information about the registration in a group. So please do that. And once I get the information of the same, I will share all the links and also the live session videos links to you.
Okay, okay, sir.
Right? So what you all people do, guys, like uh, you take tomorrow one day for the installation part. It requires some time, guys. Everyone might not get it downloaded at the same time because some of you are working and also. So register, or I'll share the information after the class in the group. So go through that and register yourself, get the software downloaded, get it installed also as per the installation video which I'll share in a group, and we will continue our class from Thursday onwards. Today is Tuesday, so tomorrow one day you take it off for your all installation part and all, and from Thursday we will continue our classes, guys.
Perfect.